Okay, I think this is... Hey, how's everyone doing? Sorry, I've been trying to fix had a bunch of technical difficulties, so I was just trying to fix those and iron them out before I started the stream. Okay, 1 sec. I'm gonna have to disable video for a second. Hey Schneider, how's it going? So hold on, I'm gonna have to disable the video for a second just to kind of message everyone that this stream is up. So just give me a second. So you're probably not going to see anything on screen right now, just because I'm using my phone, so just give me 1 minute. Do. Hey everyone, just 1 more minute, just sharing the link so everyone has access to the stream, and since I'm using my phone, I can't show my screen, so just bear with me. Okay. Just connect this back in. Okay. Audio shorted out though. 1 sec. Okay, I think everything's fine now. I'm just gonna tweet out the link and then I'll start opening chests. Okay. Okay, I got all that sorted out, so I can get back into it. Okay, sorry, there's a lot of messages in that I missed. How's everyone doing? I think I'll use this, 100k crystals, let's go. Okay, I think I'm just gonna get right into it because that's probably what you guys want to see. So it's not exactly 100,000 since I was rolling the cosmic core a little bit, but I pretty much just took any kind of reward I got from that that wasn't like bad. So yeah, there's one of my alliance members pulling stuff and showing off in chat. Okay. So I'm gonna keep track of how many pulls I get from the CTP chest. I think right now with 98,000 crystals, it should come to 242 chest pulls of the times 10. So hopefully I don't get shafted, but would be kind of hysterically sad if I get nothing. But that's a statistical improbability. So yeah, so I get 242 pulls. 242.9, so 242. I'm going to keep track of how many of the different types I get: energy, authority, destruction, refinement, rage, judgment, greed, or insight. I'm hoping more for regen, since I'm trying to make a brilliant out of one of those. So yeah. Also, if you guys want to guess the total amount of CTPs that I can get from 242 pulls, feel free to put that in the chat to see if you were right at the end of the stream. So yeah, just guess something in there, hopefully something high with double digits, maybe triple digits. But yeah, we'll see. Okay. I'm gonna be doing them in openings of 10, so it doesn't get into like a nightmare. And I don't think I'm gonna touch the stash at all because that's gonna be like a 1 hour cleanup job or whatever. So okay, let me do the first 10 and see what I get. So the... No, I don't want to look at the odds. So far, so good. A lot of ones. So number 2. Nice. So first energy. That's 3 pulls. Number 4 with a double drop. So that's 2 energy, 1 refinement. Or 1 egg. So that's 4 pulls so far. Was this number 5? I think this was number 5, right? Number 6. This is number 7. Number 8. Should probably write this down because I'm gonna forget. Number 9. Nice, another double drop. That's what I like to see. Let's see if I get a triple drop. And number 10. Okay, so I got another refinement 4, another greed, and another energy. So far I'm 3 energy, 2 refinement, and 1 greed. Do any of you want to get your bets down for me getting a triple drop throughout this 242 pulls? I don't know what the odds are, but yeah, if I see a triple drop, that would be amazing. Okay, so far I've gotten 3, 4, 5, 6 CTPs in 10 pulls. So I'm just gonna write down the number of 10 times pulls that I've done to keep track of kind of like the statistics, I guess. So, but yeah, I'll speed this up a little bit. If you guys want me to kind of skip through, let me know, but I think it goes decently fast, so if it gets too long, I'll start skipping through. Okay, so this is the next batch of 10 openings. So that's 1, 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, so number 5 gave me another refinement. Then number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9. I'm hoping for at least 1 more in a 10 times pull, so triple drop to make up for it. That's okay, that's good. Okay, so that's 10, and I got another. Well, I got the first judgment. So Noob Square thinks I'm gonna get 3 triple drops. That would be amazing if I did. So you'll see I'm probably not reacting that much to refinement, but technically that is good for me since I am going to be trying for brilliant, so I want kind of like fewer CTPs to use. So even though that looks like a fail of a CTP pull, any kind of CTP pull is a win. So okay, so that was the second 10 times. Let's go into the next one. So this is 1, 2, 3, number 4, number 5. This is looking pretty bleak. Number 6, number 7. This is like the typical kind of pull people would get after they've seen someone pull a 10 times opening. So that was 7. This is 8. Okay. So the first insight for the 8th pull for number 9. And number 10. Come on, one more. Okay, this one was the worst one yet. Okay, so that's 30 pulls in so far, and I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 of 30 of the 10 times openings. I think as long as I get 1 for every 10 pull, it's still considered a win, sort of. Since if you had the safety net thing, where it's just the 1 CTP in the rotation, then you have to pull, I think, 11 times to get that safety net thing. So if I'm getting 1 per 10, then that's still a win. So yeah, just putting that out there. Okay, so next batch of 10. So that's 1, 2. Okay, thank you. On the second, so third one. Fourth one. Fifth one. Sixth. Seventh. Eighth. Ninth. Oh, come on. When I average at least 2 for every 10 pulls, so this is the 10th. Okay, that's good. Okay, so it's another judgment, and that's 40 pulls in. Not too bad. I'm like half thinking of fixing up the stash, but I also want to see the chaotic nightmare that it's going to be at the end, so I think I'll just I'll just wait for that. I think I'm going to go back and go like back into this because I'm a bit of a skeptic, and then go back into the chest every time I do a 10 pull. And I think that'll also make it easier for people that rewatch the video to see every 10 intervals. So I'm just going to keep that in mind for the next ones. Okay, so this is the next batch. This is on the starting from 50. So 1, 2, number 3, number 4. Usually around number 4 is when I expect to see something. Yeah, there it is. Maybe I should mention that every time so I get something. So that was number 4. Number 5. I expect to see something here too. Okay, that worked. I'll keep doing that. So that was number 5. I think that was the first regen. Wait, I didn't. Do I have that on the list? Okay, no, I don't even have regen on my list. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, that was the first regen. I think this was number 5. Number 6, and I expect to see 2 CTPs. Okay, that's first. Where's the second? Okay. I'll take it. So that was number 6. Number 7, where I expect to see another CTP. Near the end, maybe? No, okay. I think that was number 7, so this is number 8. Okay, yeah, maybe I'm 1 ahead. So this would be 1 more. Okay, very good. That's what I like to see. And then I'm pretty sure this is the 10th one. Correct me if I'm wrong. This one I just did is the 10th one, right? Or am I one ahead? It's kind of losing track here with all the obelisks popping up. Can anyone confirm if that was the 10th one? Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. I'll go back to the menu. Okay, that was 11th, so okay, I'll carry that into the next one. Okay, so if that was 11th, so this would be the second one of the 10 times opening for the next batch. Oh my god, this one looks horrible. So this would be third, okay? Third opening, fourth opening, where I expect to see a CTP at least. No, okay. Maybe with the fifth one I'll see it. Sixth one. Seventh. Eighth. There it is. At least one every 10 pulls. Ninth. Nice. Very nice. That was the first authority. And then 10th. Right? Am I screwing this up? Okay, this final pull that I had here with the blue high obelisk at the end, which number was that? Is that 10, or am I still ahead or behind? Yeah, we might have to start fresh and just start the count from the main menu part, because this is getting disorienting. Okay. Let's call that the, what was that, the 6th batch of 10? Let's just leave it at that. Okay. Cycle the CTPs to refresh the RNG. That's how it goes. Okay. I'm gonna do 10 of the 10 and then see where the crystals are at, and then I'll check back. So let's just start the count from 0 or 1 or whatever for this one, because I'm getting confused. So this is 1, 2. By the way, the reason that I'm keeping count is because I want to see if I get 1 every 10 of the 10. So 3, number 4, number 5 with a CTP in it, possibly 2, possibly none, number 6, number 6, come on, okay, number 7, come on, there has to be at least 1 here, number 8, there has to be at least 1 here, dear God, why am I getting 1s, number 9, why am I only getting 1s? Okay, there needs to be a double or triple drop coming up for this nightmare RNG from the past to get cleansed. Come on. Need at least 1. Oh, dear God. Okay, this would be the kind of pull, like I said before, where people see, oh, this guy got like 5 CTPs in a 10 pull, and then they try it, and then they get this. Yeah, so that was a pretty big fail there. Okay. 5, 6, that was the 7th of the 10 batches or whatever. So let's go into, let's leave it on regen and then open. Oh God, went to refinement. Okay, that's, Okay. So that was 1, and I got a judgment. I believe that's the 4th judgment. Number 2. I gotta make up some numbers here because that last one was horrible. Number 3. Number 3. Ugh, these ones are killing me. Number 4. Number 5 with some more luck. No? Okay. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10. Come on. Come on. Ugh, okay. That's still 1 for the 10, so that's not horrifically bad. 5, 6, 7. So that was the 8th batch of 10. Let's start here, so it goes to regen this time. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Number 1. Number 2, good. Good start. Can make up some ground here. So that was the 2nd insight. That was number 2. Number 3 has another CTP, which I haven't figured out what it is yet, because it doesn't exist. Number 4. Number 5. Come on. Number 6. I think I messed up the count again. Number 7. Number 8. Number 8. Lucky number 9. Lucky number 9. Come on. Lucky number 10, I mean. Okay. That was another acceptable 1 of 10, but I'm hoping for at least like more than 1 of 10. If you're wondering how big my inventory is, it's fairly large, but the way that it works if you're pulling CTPs, it's like they got to be smart about it because they don't want you to stop pulling. So what they do is when you go, you basically just go overflow. You like it'll be crazy. It'll be a crazy overflow amount when I go back into stash to check. But if you're pulling from the CTP chest, it'll just keep overflowing into the stash, basically. Not the... Is that what it's called? Stash or inventory? Like wherever all your items are, not like the mailbox thing. Okay, so I think this is the last batch of 10, and then I'm going to check my crystal count and see where I go from there. Let's refresh the RNG by cycling left and right, because that's the way you do it. So this is number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Dear God, this is looking like it's gonna be the worst one. Number 7. Come on. Number 8. All these superior obelisks. Number 9. Number 10. Okay, it's been 2 fails of, so I'm just gonna note down fails, which are basically 0, but 1 of 10 is not considered a fail. It's just not fun. So that was 2 so far. So I'm roughly about halfway there. If you want to check what my inventory looks like currently. Yeah, it's just gonna be like that all the way down. Just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling like this. This is still just ones. So I'm gonna fix that later because that's not happening now. Just to give you an update of the CTP count that I have, I've pulled, I don't know how many times I've pulled actually. 10 okay, 10 times 10 times 10, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Sorry. Okay, hold on. I'll look at chat as well because this is kind of crazy trying to balance all of this. I think someone asked before if I'm okay. Yeah, Daniel, you asked if I was gonna post this video later. Yeah, because it's a stream, it'll be auto posted later on, so you'll be able to kind of scroll through or check out the stream and what everyone said, basically as a video format after. Someone's saying this is painful to watch. It's, yeah, if it's painful for you to watch, it's more painful for me. Yeah, I'm not stopping till I go all the way down to the 0 because I don't need the crystals for anything else. Plus, I do have some reserve amounts because I need that for every update and stuff, so I wouldn't technically go to 0 since I'll have that kind of like little buffer at the end there for unbinding and all that stuff. So, but yeah, okay, let's go into the next the next nightmare of pulls. Okay, this is starting off good. So that was 1, and I got greed and judgment, which is number 5 right now. It's painful to watch, but it's good that you have a smooth, calming voice. Yeah, I think that's the only thing keeping me from going mentally insane. So, Cynical just shouted you on his Discord. Yeah, that's much appreciated. I actually asked him for some help on that front, so yeah, really appreciate that. It's a great guy. Okay, so sorry, before I keep pulling, I don't know if I mentioned or not, 3, the total number of CTPs that I had so far. So I had 3 energy, 1 authority, 2 destruction, 3 refinement, 1 rage, 4 judgment, not including this one, so 5 with this pull, 2 greed, and I think this was the second one, and then 2 insight and 2 regen. So what is that total? 2, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, I think. But yeah, I'll total them up at the end. Now that I'm gone, he gets more. Yeah, I'm hoping to get more. I wouldn't want the luck to stop with you leaving. Okay, so let's go to the second one. Third one. I'm already ahead on this batch of 10, so fourth one. Fifth one. If I can get 3 in this 10, I can make up some ground from the other one. That's being hopeful. I think this is 5. 6. Good, so that's 3 so far. Okay. 3, that's more than 3. I think this was number 7. I keep losing track as I'm counting all these different things. I would put... I haven't put music in the background just because I don't want to deal with copyright stuff. Otherwise... Oh, wait, are you saying you put music in the background? Because if you did, then that's top points for you. So I think that was number 7. I have 4 CTP pulls in this one. Like this batch of 10. So I think this is number 8. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm just going to stop when this is number 9. When I think it's 10. And then this is number 10. No, you get copyrighted if you play some of the lo-fi that's on YouTube. Yeah, that's why I'm not playing any music and kind of stopped putting music on my videos, even though I did that for like 1 or 2 videos when I first started out. I don't want to deal with copyright nonsense, so I just avoid that completely. Okay, back, reset the RNG as usual, and now I am on the second batch of 10 of, well, the 12th batch of 10, I guess. I'm doing a lot of 10 chunking, so. Okay, so 1. Good. That's what I like to see, some red. Red extreme obelisk CTPs, number 2. Okay, I take that back. I want to see only CTPs, not extreme obelisks. I don't know why the game did that to me. That was number 3. Or, yeah, that was number 3. This is number 4. You didn't know that reset the RNG? Well, I'm hoping it does. This is number 5. Moving forward, I'm hoping for at least 2 every 10. So, number 6. Number 7. Yes. Quota met. Number 7 and 3rd destruction. Number 8 and something else to make up some ground. Number 9. Double 5-star obelisk is bad luck. Yeah, I would think so. It seems like it would eat up the luck of that second 5-star being a CTP. This is number 10. Okay. I think I got 2 this batch of 10, right? It was a judgment and a destruction. So that was still pretty reasonably decently good. Yeah, it always seems like when I'm not doing streams or anything, everything seems to be going fine, but then as soon as I start doing streams, it's like the devs come on and start flipping switches. Okay, okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay, number 1. Okay. Number 1 with the rage. I think that's the second rage. Number 2. Okay. I will take it. Number 3. Oh, okay. Now we're talking. Let's go. So that's 4 in the egg. Okay, so right now Judgment is in the lead with 6 of those, and then Refinement and Rage are tied with Regen for 4. Then Energy is 3rd with 3 of those with Destruction, and Insight with 2, Greed with 2, and Authority with 1, and I totally lost the count of whatever I was at. I think this is Someone said 3 back to back, so this has to be the third pull I did. So this would be the fourth one then. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is the one. Number 5. Wait, was this number 4? I keep losing. Counting so many different things. Okay, destruction. 4 here. Yeah, so this had to be 4. This is 5. This is 5. Okay. This is this is getting a little bit ridiculous right now. So this is 5 with an insight. This is 6. This is ridiculous. Okay. Come on. While the iron's still hot. Oh my. Okay, that was number 7. This is gonna be ridiculous. I don't know if statistically it's been done that someone's pulled 10 for 10. Might have been, but this could be history in the making, so I probably jinxed it. So let's see, number 8. I definitely jinxed it. Oh, god damn it, I jinxed it. I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, that was number 8. Number 9. Come on, give me at least one more so I can make this good standing CTP record. Number 10. Number 10. Ah, the extreme obelisk, it ruined everything. That was like, I think this was the devs just watching up to this point and giving me some slack, and then now they flipped it back. But we'll see in the next batch of 10, I guess. So I think that was 10, 11, 12, 13. No, yeah, 13 of the 10 of the 10. Okay, yeah, so this is why you need to see things like this, like a stream where you see the ups and downs of the CTPs that you get. Because most people will just post something like this last batch of 10 that I did and say, start getting CTPs right now because they're dropping like crazy. And then someone goes in and gets one of my earlier pulls, which I got like nothing for 20. Like 20 of the 10s or whatever. So, okay. I guess it's worth doing a CTP count after that, maybe. So, someone said I got 7. 7 of the 10 pulls were CTPs, but how many, did anyone keep track of how many CTPs I got in the 10 pulls? Because there was a couple of doubles, so there was at least 10, like 10 CTPs total from that last batch of 10. If you kept count, maybe leave that in the comments. Would be kind of interesting to know. Okay. 10, 11, 12, 13. By the way, are you guys okay with me opening the CTP chest and just letting it go all the way, kind of like each custom gear appearing, or do you want me to kind of like skip through it a little bit faster? Personally, I don't mind just leaving it play through, because if I start going through it really quick, it might maybe not be as hype or interesting, but yeah. Okay, next 10. Feel like the RNG probably is gone now, so let's see. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Need to get at least 1 in here. Number 6. Number 7. Lucky number 7. No. Lucky number 8. Lucky number 8. Okay, lucky number 9. That's a lucky number, right? Okay. The devs flipped the switch. I don't even want to pull the next one. I already know it's not gonna. Ugh. Ugh. They even left the superior quote-unquote obelisk for the end. That was horrible. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to like imagine the averages here. It's kind of like I got 1 10 pull that was massive, and then I think I've gotten 3 fails so far. This was a fail, so I'll keep track of that. Okay. Let's reset the RNG as one always does. And start off on greed, since I want some greedy CTP pulls. Hold on. Start off on insight since it goes 1 back. There we go. Okay. The RNG is reset. I said the RNG is reset. That was the first one. Okay. So 1 energy. And we're on the second one. Third one. Third one. Fourth one. Fourth one. We're already okay with the one. Fifth one. But I want better than okay. Sixth one. That's with a TH. Sixth. Seventh. Seventh is supposed to be a lucky number. Eighth. Okay. That's okay, yes, that's what I want to see. That's 3. So that was 8th. Another destruction to make 5. Site to make 5. Okay, so this was a win. 8th. This was 9th. And the final one to make it a turbo win. Turbo with a capital T. Okay, that's fine. 3 is good. Not gonna downplay 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're in 15 of the 10 of the 10. And I got 3 in that last one. Okay, send me your RNG energy, everyone. Send me your RNG energy. Okay. Next batch of 10. Wait. I did 5. Let me check what my crystal count is at. 37, 250. Let's do some quick math and see how many more pulls I have left. This is me. It's cluttering sounds is me pulling the calculator. 37, 250 I saw. Divided by 405 is 91.975. So that's 91 more pulls. Okay. Hold on. Let me check if my energy is reset. No, 35 minutes. So I can keep going through this. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of sheeshes. I'm guessing that was in response to the 0 of 10. This is gonna be interesting to see how many extreme obelisks I end up from this. I'll try and keep track of that as well. Also, I want to check what is going on. Okay. Okay, that should have reset the RNG for the next one, even though I kind of didn't want reset after the last pull of 10. But okay, let's go to the next. This would be 16 of the 10 of the 10, whatever. 1. Good start. Whoops. I had to put a line here on energy. So it'd be funny if I if I advertise the stream as me using 100,000 crystals to get CTP pulls, but I only did the 75 CTP chest, which would take forever. Okay. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. To stay alive? No. Number 6. To pick up sticks or CTPs. Number 7. Has 7 been lucky at all this? No. Number 8. Come on, at least one more. Number 8. Number 9. Number 9. 2 superior obelisks to the curse. That means number 10 is gonna be nothing. Something. Something. Okay. That's still a pass because it was 1 of 10. Double 5 stars are bad luck. Yeah, it seems to be the case. You called it. Okay. Reset the RNG. Next batch. This would be 17, I think, unless I'm completely forgetting how to count. 1, 2. I'm getting a lot of energies. Maybe it's because I said send me your CTP energy before or something like that, or RNG. Maybe the devs heard it, but they didn't translate it properly. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 6. Number 6. Give me something. Number 7. You're supposed to be lucky. You're supposed to be the lucky one. Which was supposed to save us from the RNG. Number 8. Number 9. Yes. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Yes. Energy. God, all these energies. Okay. It's like they're trying to tell me something. I think that was number 9. They should erase the 1-star and 2-star obelisks from the CTP chest. That would be great. Especially for upgrading all this insanity that I'm gonna have to do after. All the devs here is just yeah, that was number 9, sorry. Okay. Number 10. This is already a win because that was 3 of 10, so that's fine. I think that was 5, 15, 16, 17 of the batches of 10. I'm not going to reset the RNG. Let's see if I go to refinement. No, hold on. I'll open it when it goes to energy because that's the last one I got. I want to see if that's... Let's play some... what's it called? Not statistics, but I forgot the word now. Okay, when it goes to energy, I'll start pulling. Not that I want that, but that's the tactic I'm going to go with. Here comes the egg. Here comes the red. Okay, changed in the background. Energy. Okay. 1. 2. God, why? Why do you even have that in there? It's the most troll item. Okay. Well, not the most troll, but that's still fine. I need that for rerolling. 3. 4. Yes. Yes, yes. 5. So let's get 3 this time. Yes, that's 2. 6. Yes, okay. Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. I think that was the second authority I've gotten, actually. That's pretty crazy. Now I lost count. Was this number 4 or number 5? Chat. Okay, thank you. Number 4. Numbers are hard. Okay, number 5. I think I'm at number 6. I'm going with 6. It just doesn't matter. Lucky number 7. That hasn't been lucky at all. That hasn't been lucky at all. My God. I almost want to rewatch this madness of a stream video afterwards to see if I actually got any CTPs on the 7th pull of anything. Number 8. Number 9. Oh God, that was the dreaded double. Less. Okay. Okay, that was a rage. That was interesting. Because I got 2 superior obelisks back. Very interesting. Very interesting. That was 10. That was 10. That was 10. I'm not... Okay, so I pulled... Is this the tactic I used? I opened when it was energy last, right? And I think that was for this batch of 10. So, by that logic, non-logic, I'm going to open it when it goes to judgment again from the... When it goes to the end and then comes back to judgment. Okay. Okay, it's working. It's working. 1. Next one. It's working. It's working. Okay, that was the second pull. Come on. Someone said 3 is lucky. Who said that? Who said 3 was lucky? Okay. That was number 3. Maybe swapped with 7 this time. Number 4. I want some more. Number 5. Staying alive. Staying alive, that was number 5. I have to do rhymes now just to keep track of where I'm at. Okay. Yeah, okay. Number 5 with an authority. Number 6 with no authority. Lucky number 7 with no lucky. My God. Is 8 luck here? Yes. Yes, it is. With an extreme obelisk too. Okay. Because there was a CTP, I'll take that. That was the 4th, and that was number 8. Number 8. Don't know who said it, but you said you make your own luck stream before. Yeah, kind of goes both ways. This was 9. That wasn't so lucky because 10 ate the luck from 9. Or maybe it didn't. Okay. 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 Yeah, let's... What was the last CTP I got? Anyone remember? Was it... Now I forgot. Was it authority? No, it was greed. Right. Greed. Okay, so when it goes to greed, you know what happens. I think I went actually when it bounced from the back, so I'll let it go all the way down, and then a little bit of bounce from insight, and then I'll go into the next batch of 10. Here we go. Quick. No. Oh god, I missed it. Okay. Do I risk resetting the RNG? I'm gonna wait this one out. I guess I have to bite the bullet. I have to wait. If I move the CTP list, it's gonna reset the RNG. That's the rule. You can't break that rule. If you break that rule, you get 0 CTPs and a lot of eggs, which I guess wouldn't be too bad, but ideally I don't want as many eggs. Okay, here we go. Number 1. Number 2. Lucky number 3 is what I meant to say as I was saying that sentence. Lucky number 3. Lucky number 4. Maybe I shouldn't be saying it's lucky. Maybe that's hurting. Okay. Not lucky number 5. Not lucky number 5? Okay, we're halfway into a fail. But, okay. It has been redeemed. On 6. So, regen was number... Okay, that's the 5th regen, and that's the one to choose next time we go into the... Okay, so, number 6. Still a chance this could be a big one, which is 2 or 3. Lucky number 7, for God's sake. Be lucky. It's useless. Useless number. Number 8. Ooh, okay, number 9. Okay, let's not say the L word. Number 10. Okay, so I have to... Okay, so that was... I think that was the 20th of 10. Of 10 to the blah blah blah. 20 something. Okay, so... That wasn't a fail because I got 1 CTP and it was a regen, so it was fine. For me, because I like PvP. Okay, so I need to open on a regen. Let me check how many more pulls I have left. So I have half of what I had before. So I can do... Wait, what was the number? 15,380. So calculator time. 15,380 divided by 405 is 37.9. 37.9 pulls. Dear God, that's still a lot. Okay. Okay, so when it goes to regen, we degenerate into the next pull of 10. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. Oh my God, this strat is amazing. Okay. The strat only works if you pull CTPs, if that wasn't already obvious. So if you pull 10, you're out of luck. Especially if you're pulling into the 7th batch, then you're totally out of luck. Insight. Egg. Dos egg. Tres. No egg. Quattro. Greed. Or is it Taurus? Okay. You get what's going on. Oh, okay, here we go. What's 5? Penta? Okay, 5. 6. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. Number 6. Destruction. Destruction is the one to beat. Number 7. Number 7. Maybe I did get something on number 7 when I got that 7 of 10 pull. I think that might have been something there. Okay, number 8. Getting a lot of insights. When insights getting reforged, everyone watch out. I'll be ready. So that was number 8. Number 9. Number 9. Number 10. Number 10. Give me a bingo. Give me a bingo. Okay. That was a really good batch of 10. And I also got Insight last, I believe. Confirmation in chat. Insight last. I don't want to mess up my RNG here. Insight last? Okay. Confirmation. Confirmed. We're going to wait for the bounce back from all the way to the end. Because you guys love watching this nonsensical strat that's working to perfection. Wait, is there one after? Oh god. I have to go now. No! No! Yes! Did it count it? Did it count the RNG? Okay. It might have counted it. Okay, let's see. A 1 of 10 with authority. 1 of 10. 1 of 10. 2 of 10. Give me 2 of 10. Give me 3 of 10. Do I hear 3 of 10? 3 of 10. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. 4 of 10? 4 of 10? 4 of 10? I don't like that it lagged a little bit into greed. 5 of 10? As long as I get 2 pulls here. Oh. Double superior obelisk. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Oh, God. Okay, that was 6. Lucky number 7. This is your chance to shine. 7. Chance to shine. Blew it. Just like always. Number 7 can't be trusted. Number 8. Because 7, 8, 9? 9? Oh, okay. Did I get... I only... Okay, god damn it. Number 10, come on. 2 of 10, 2 of 10, 2 of 10, 2 of 10, 2 of 10. Okay. I might have spoiled the RNG streak. The next batch of 10 might be a doozy. The foulest of doozies. Okay, authority... Gambling Addicts United in chat. Welcome. Okay. So when I see authority... Oh god, it started on the forward track first. Okay. Gonna have to let this one roll through. Can't risk it. Especially after the last one. Can't risk it. It's way too pivotal of a moment to mess this up. Wait, did I miss it? I was drinking water. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I kind of missed it. I could have gone there, but I'll wait for the next rotation. Because I'm not expecting much from this next patch. It's going to be bad. Let's be honest. The only a reason it won't be bad is if the devs are watching and they decide to do something about it, which I encourage them to. Prove me wrong, devs. Prove me. Okay, they've already given me the double superior obelisk back to back. This is gonna be a nightmare. Number 2. It's gonna be a nightmare. It's another double superior. 3. Telling you, this is the nightmare batch. Number 4. Dear God. Okay. You're getting some mixed signals with the egg and insight, but okay. Wait, what? Where am I? Tick marks. Okay. So, insight. Wait, what number was this? Was this number 4 or number 5? Number 4 or number 5? What are we looking at here? Number 5 is what I'm seeing in chat. Okay, thank you. I'm seeing a number 4. You're going against the grain. I like it, but I'll go with 5. Let's see, number 6. Extreme obelisk. There's some weird. I'm getting some weird vibes here with the extreme obelisks and the double superior obelisks. It's like the RNG is almost wanting to go to the next one, but not really. This is number 7, right? Because it's not lucky and I didn't get anything. That should be confirmation enough for me. And this would be number 8. Number 8. Okay. Getting some RNG resets with the omelets. Number 8, omelet. Number 9, less omelet, more moons and let's go with moons. You can guess what CTP that is. Number 10. Number 10. Okay. That was still a win. Okay. Egg, right? Egg. Refinement. Which we all know its true identity. Here we go. Eggs. I missed which one is eggs. I'll have to be quick here and see. It's after regen, right? No lag? Good. We made it. But okay, that was number 1. But the luck from the last batch was questionable, so I feel like it's gonna spill over to this one. Is this the last pulls? Maybe. Okay. We'll see after this one. Well, I'll know for sure after. Regen. Moon. The moon. It's a crescent moon. 3. Okay. 4. 5. This is the turning point. The turning point from okay to a win. 6. Number 6. Still a chance we can get a 3 pack, I guess. This is number 7, I believe, because of no luck, as usual. Number 8. Oh, there it is. There it is. The red colors of ending. Okay. But the 75 is still blue. Okay, wait, that was number 8, and I gotta regen. I have to... Let's see what the chat looks like, actually. There's a lot of colors, which is good. Okay, so That was number 8. And to round it out, I think I'm going to open one of my packs that I have in stash because I need CTPs, or I need... CTPs is the only word I have in my vocabulary now. I need crystals to be able to unbind and do all that fun stuff, so I will be opening... Wait, can I even open these with my inventory completely destroyed? Which one was it? Not the relay. This one. This is the one I want to open. Because I am not entirely sure, but this artifact selector might actually be what's it called? Kind of like updated with the next patch or whatever number of patches that come afterwards, which could potentially allow me to select newer artifacts. But I might be completely screwed here and not be able to open this. Maybe. There's also a CTP thing in here. Or not a CTP. God damn it, that's the only thing I keep saying. Okay, oh, but this isn't a selector. This is just a box. Okay, let me see. I can open this, which is bueno. Oh, I also have these to open. Let's just do this. Wait, can I even open these? Oh, good lord. I should have done that first. I had a bunch of chests I got. I'm not sure if I can do that on stream because my stash is an absolute nightmare. But let's see if I can finish getting the crystals to open 2 more times and round out the numbers. Okay, I have a bunch of other stuff there. It doesn't matter. 3,788 of 1730. Sounds like a fun time. Okay, 2 more pulls, and I think regen was the last one. So we're gonna sort of break the rule and just go as soon as regen comes around. I'm gonna do 2 more pulls, and then that's it. I need the rest of the crystals for future stuff. I don't want to use them all on this. Okay. Okay, here we go. Big money! Regen. Rage. And... Uno más, por favor. Thank you. I think that rounds out... I think that was 24 openings of 10 per box. Okay, so the grand total... Wait, so I didn't open 242 times. I opened 244 times, I believe, because I did 2 more. So 244 plus 810. Just adding up the numbers so I have a good kind of like statistical breakdown here. I'm assuming you guys want to see how hellish the stash is. Is there anyone who doesn't want to see that? The answer is probably no. Okay, wait, how many CTPs did I pull? Okay, let me check here. What was the guess? I think you guys guessed initially around like 20 to 50. The total count is... First off, okay, before I go through this, just a little game, I guess. Try to guess which CTP I got the most of pulling all these times. So you can drop that in chat if you want to see what other people think as well. But the total count of CTPs that I got from my record of trying to keep track and losing track of numbers and stuff, I got 5. Hold up, let me add this quick. 5 plus... You know, it's ridiculous when you have to add the numbers up with a calculator. Okay. So I got 9 plus 4 plus 7 plus 8 plus 7 plus 9 plus 5 plus 10 plus 7. So the grand total is... Do I try to make a drum roll sound that's going to sound horrible? I think it's 66. I don't know if I added them properly or not. So whoever said 69, I can make it 69 if I pull a little bit more, which sounds horrible. But 66 is the total count of CTPs. The one that I got the most of is a CTP of Insight, which is awesome because when that gets reforged, you know who's going to have a bunch of reforged mighty super strike dodge phase through proc insights. It's going to be me. Okay, so if you want to see what the stash looks like, how dare you, buttons? Okay. Just keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling. I don't want to switch the rank because you need to see. There's Saul with his own tactics. My god, how much do I have to scroll? I gotta speed up my scrolling speed. Good lord. Okay, we're on to CTPs now. So, okay, starting. Don't have many trans. That's right, because it doesn't drop from the chest. There's the authorities, there's the energy, there's the destructions, which I'm going to be reforging a bunch, actually. Sell the 1-star and 2-star obelisks. I could do that, but then again, I'd rather just use the gold and upgrade them, even though it's going to be a nightmare. Because I want the extreme obelisks for rerolling. So that's the destructions, that's the patience, that's the omelets, which I'm probably going to use to reforge into a brilliant regen or something. That's the rages, which I'm probably also going to use for that, since I don't really use them. I only have them on a set number of characters for specific reasons. That's the judgments, that's the greeds, and that's the insights, and that's the whale thing. So after I finish cleaning up the stash, it'll look shinier. And I still have to put these on characters before that discount event ends. Okay. I kind of wanted to try reforging a regen for Brilliant. Maybe I can do that on stream. Could potentially do that on stream, so let me try that actually. Let's see if I can get a brilliant. Okay. I am gonna burn some eggs. And to conserve CTPs. By the way, these are the characters that I'm probably going to have to fix with Reforging and stuff. A lot of them have destructions and authorities and things like that. So, yes, those are the ones I have tagged. I need to fix all of this before that discount stuff ends. Okay, let me go into... Actually, this should be tagged. Let me go into... Some of you might not find this part of the stream as interesting as all the whaling before, so yeah, I'm gonna grab this real quick. I am going to grab the character thing real quick. Yeah, I was right. And I am gonna grab, where is the artifact one? Dimension chest, artifact, free, accept. Okay, sorry. I will do the brilliant. Hopefully, maybe, possibly, probably, potentially. Okay, let's do it on this to conserve regens. I am gonna do Reforge. I am gonna do, what is that? 15% proc. I'm gonna use some eggs. Where are my eggs? For hatching. 4 hits. 4 hits. 6 hits. No, 4 hits. Probably gonna use that one as well. I'm just kind of let's kind of balance it out with using a judgment as well. That has the lowest proc. Okay. 21% chance of failing. No, it's 21 of... Okay. Just... Oh god, okay. I can try again. Because that's fine. Let me try one more. On... Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god, where is Morbius? Oh, I passed them. Okay. So he has a custom... Okay. This character needs a uniform. We'll try one more time. Yes, bad proc. Let me use up some judgments because I don't really need them. 100. Oh, where are the 100s? Yes, that's what I want to burn. What is this proc? 0.5 and 0.5. Okay. We'll try this one more time, and then I need the spare CTPs for actually rolling the brilliance, so let's go. Let's go. Want to close my eyes for this one. I'm gonna watch it, the reaction on stream. Okay, this is what I like. I like this. Now the question is, okay. This is gonna be the best built Morbius in the game. I have to take this off film. This is one of the unfortunate side effects of trying to conserve regular regens. Okay, I'm trying to think if I want another... Okay, okay, I think I should stop while I'm ahead. Check my Morbius rank. It's not going to be that high because I don't have... Whoops. I don't have Odins and stuff on that. On the character. I think this is updated. But yeah, 108 isn't, like, it's pretty good, but for me it's not that high. Most of my characters are around sub 50, usually around like the 30 range. So that's not me kind of flexing or whatever. I'm just stating what is factual. Now I am not sure where to go from here. I think I'm gonna stop trying to roll for brilliance, because I have currently... Okay, I'm just gonna unbind this right now, actually, because... Wait, where's unbind? Unequip, right. I can unequip this and give him some kind of other thing. Okay. Thank God the cost to unequip is lower, because that is absolutely ridiculous. If you want to see what the rank drops to without that, it's probably going to drop to like 391, like I guessed. I don't think the video quality changed. I think that's just on your end, maybe. Rank 1 Morbius, let's go. Okay. Whoops. Keep pressing the wrong thing. Okay. So these are the CTPs that I'm working with. I could potentially try to go for something like a brilliant... Oh my god, okay. How do I make this nightmare stop? Okay. Let me lock this. I could potentially try to go for a brilliant authority as well, but I am not 100% sure where those are going to go to. Currently, I have 3 brilliants because I haven't used my selector. Brilliant destruction. I think we might be able to get a brilliant destruction from the event. If you guys have seen anything from the kind of like leaked data mine kind of stuff, I think there is an event for crafting like there was before for the authority. Go for brilliant destruction on Moonstone? I would, but I think I'm better off, at least for my like PvP oriented build or whatever, to try for brilliant regens and authorities and possibly greeds. I don't think brilliant destruction really helps my account in PvP, and I'm not really pushing in PvE, but I do have a mighty destruction on Moonstone with the boss damage on it, so that's fine. I was actually considering maybe messing around with a brilliant destruction or greed on Captain Marvel, since she has the value that increases even higher. So a greed proc that has, like, I think the one I have needs to be rerolled because it doesn't have the ambush thing, but it does go to 220, and I believe that she gives you what does she give you extra? Is it like something that's like, is it 20% more, 30% more of an increase to a proc? So if it was 200, it gives you 1.3. Is it 1.3? No, maybe it's 1.2. Times 1.2. Yeah, I think it's 1.2. So, okay, let me just check. By the way, I'm not doing any card pulls because I already did all my card pulls off stream to basically fix up my card set, which looks like that now. Just because there was a lot of like stuff I had to consider while I was pulling cards while fixing my set, so that I wouldn't go over pulling cards. So I wouldn't do something like I did with CTPs, where I pull like 100 times and then find out I get my cards fixed in 3 premium cards, and then I'm stuck with like 997, sorry, 97 cards or whatever, just theoretically speaking, that I have nothing to do with. Have I checked Century with a Brilliant Greed? I have, and I don't really... It's good, but for me it doesn't really help because I can already one-shot every character really with my current setup with the regen that I have. So the greed doesn't really help me in a way. Like it's kind of like 50-50 in a way, sort of. Maybe like 60-40, where you win because you can proc and do damage so quickly, but my Sentry can already do that. It's only on auto and in timeline when you're facing sentries with greed that you kind of struggle a little bit because you have that cooldown penalty. So like the cooldown penalty being that you can't activate the skills that you want. So the Sentry can immediately just start off, and because greed procs right away, you're basically stuck doing like nothing while the Sentry with proc on the greed is attacking you and can almost one-shot you. So it's not really the CTP that's kind of broken, it's more so the mode. Kind of like having that on you. But as I showed some people in a video, like some ways to kind of like work your way around that is just put Destroyer in lead, and he'll just, because when you have a character that reflects, if another opponent does a very, very high amount of damage very quickly, you won't take that damage first. It will calculate it sort of as reflect, I think, before you take the damage. So the opponent will get reflected very quickly and basically one-shot themselves while the character is still standing there, not dying. Well, they are dying, but the opponent will kill themselves way quicker than you will. So if you're having trouble with Sentry with greed, like Brilliant Greed or whatever, you can literally just throw a well-built Destroyer with like an Invincible in the very lead spot, or whenever Sentry pops up into the fight, and more than likely he will kill himself to reflect. Even though, by the way, I realized that the ambush proc does have makes you immune to reflect, but you actually have to be taking damage for that to activate. So if you have like a reflect pylon like Destroyer is, it's like a really good counter. You don't really need to do anything, you just throw it up there and he'll do the rest for you. But one character that I am thinking of trying out the greed on is Null, because he is unkillable for 6 seconds and he tends to die from reflect because he doesn't go into iframe as much as other characters like Sentry, I guess. So it's almost guaranteed that proc will activate, and usually he doesn't use his third skill right away. So if that proc activates and he uses his third and he has the penetration, he can basically one-shot anything, I think, even if they're in iframe or if they have Invincible up. So yeah, I'm gonna try that out because I think Sentry is fine, but I want to kind of up the quality of characters that are still struggling or not that great, like Null in PvP, I guess. Sorry, I wanted to check something before I want to see what Captain Marvel, the bonus on Captain Marvel is for her passive. So all buff effects increase by 20 and duration by 30. So if you have a greed proc that goes 220 for 5 seconds, it will go to 1.2, 264 for 5 seconds on all your skills if you have a Brilliant Greed, which also lets you use her in PvP. Is it just you, or does Null get guard broken a lot in PvP? Yes, he does. That's another reason why I am thinking of doing greed on him, a Brilliant Greed, because one thing that they did not include in the patch notes, which kind of caught me off guard, is that if you go to is it library, where it shows you what the stat does, Where's a game guide? I think it's item glossary, right? No, that's not it. Skill. What is it? Skill name glossary? Yeah, skill name glossary. So if you go to this and you go to ambush, and you see what the actual effect says for ambush, you'll see that it says you get immunity to guard break, you get and immunity to super guard break, which is the same effect you get with a steal effect, which is that if the opponent has super guard break like Sentry does or other kind of top metas that kind of head rock you endlessly, if you have the ambush proc, you can't be guard broken. So you can't be kind of like guard broken as in someone interrupts your skills, but also you can't be head rocked because you're fully immune to that. And then you won't die to reflect either, which should be interesting in content like Alliance Conquest or something like that, since Null tends to basically kill himself just when he uses his skills, because he's usually not in iframe. So if that activates and you're fighting someone like a Luke or Black Dwarf or whatever kind of character that reflects damage, you can totally avoid that. Sorry, the other thing I wanted to look at is, so you get about 264. Yeah, for Captain Marvel, the duration also increases to 7 seconds. You are correct. So you get 264, I said, damage increase for 7 seconds, which is going to be interesting if you think about Rage when that gets reforged. It'll probably have something similar like that, but also an additional kind of thing that you can scale up. So that's the other thing I wanted to mention, is for Destruction. If you try to use Destruction on her, I believe that 240 also increases to 265, but because the boss damage is a proc as well, I'm not entirely sure what... Does anyone remember what the value for the boss damage goes to for Brilliant? I think you can check here, but I haven't... Is it something... I think it's something over 200, right? Let's see. Character gear? No, not character gear. Custom gear. Custom gear. Mighty, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Destruction. What does the boss damage proc go to? 160, 200. It only goes to 200? I thought it went higher than that. Okay. Well, 200 times 1.2 is 220, right? 240, sorry. So 240. So if you use a Brilliant Destruction on Captain Marvel, you will get 240 increased boss damage for 7 seconds as well, plus the 265 or 64 damage to one skill on top of that. I'm not entirely sure if that'll make her kind of like comparable to some other characters in PvE content if you're using the boss damage thing, but I am kind of curious to try it out. Okay. Kind of want to try for Brilliant Destruction actually, but I need the CTPs to reroll the other stuff first, and then I can decide after. So I don't think I'm going to do that on stream. Plus, I think we have a crafting event that's coming up. Like I mentioned previously, since we had a crafting event for the Brilliant CTP of Authority. Well, not for the Brilliant CTP of Authority. You could get a Brilliant CTP of Authority. You could also get a Mighty and a regular, and I think a chest. So I think it's been data mined for a while now that there is another crafting event coming up at some point. They might be refining what is in the crafting event, but supposedly there is potentially the ability to get a Brilliant CTP of Destruction, Mighty CTP of Destruction, regular, and a chest like before. I don't know what the costs are gonna be. There's been hints of like weird items and beads and stuff. uh, so I don't know what that is, but it more than likely will be something similar. And yeah, I'll leave it at that because I don't want to speculate too much on that. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm not trying for other brilliance. I have to roll these. If you want to see what the values are at, they're not really that great. So this one needs to be rolled with ambush. And I need a higher proc. This one I think is kind of okay or fine. I don't really care too much about the damage proc ones. But this needs to roll with the, what's it called? Amplification? Wait, is that what it's called? Amplification? And then these need to be rolled with that penetration. The damage is nice, I won't lie, having the defense, but if I'm rolling for brilliant regen, my goal is to roll for the proc more than likely. So yeah, if you're rolling for brilliant regens, the damage is fine, and if you don't have an insane amount of CTPs to mess around with like I'm doing, it's not worth re-rolling, but ideally you want that proc or special effect on most of the brilliant CTPs, since those are the ones that have kind of like the premium effect. So I'd probably go for that. And it kind of hurts that there's a range for those rolls, so ideally you want at least the middle value. There's usually 3 values, but yeah. See you later, Roger. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Appreciate it. Does boss damage apply in PvP? No. It doesn't. I can't confirm that, but like it doesn't really make sense, and also I haven't really noticed it making a difference, so I would say no, boss damage doesn't apply in PvP. Final answer. Rolling brilliant and even mighty is a pain. Yeah, I need to figure that out, and I'm probably gonna do that off streams because I don't know how many CTPs I want to burn for rerolling. Like ideally I don't want to burn any, but I have 6 brilliant CTPs that you see here, and I haven't used the selector yet, which is going to be a 7th that I have to reroll. Do we know if the Frost Beast is considered pure evil? I'm not sure. No, I don't think it is. I think I saw a post that said it doesn't have the pure evil tag. The only thing I saw that it has is the boss tag, but it doesn't have the pure evil or anything else like that. Because I remember making a joke to some people saying it had the leadership tag. Yeah, if you're wondering where these CTPs are going to go to, the brilliance I have, the mighties I still have to decide. Brilliant greed, I think I'm going to be testing on null first. One judgment is going to go to rogue, so that I can keep pushing to a higher score of squad battle, and because she seems to be working fine with it. The other brilliant judgment is going to go to my Thor, since that's my favorite character. I'm going to try to raise the rank and hopefully make him better when he gets some kind of upgrade in the future. And then I'll decide from there. And then the 3 regens, you only see 2 here. The selector that I'm going to use, one of them is going to go to Gilgamesh. One of them is going to go to Wolverine. And the third one is going to go to Icarus, I believe. I kind of figured this out ahead of time before I tried for the brilliance. And then the brilliant CTP of authority, I think I'm going to put on Silver Surfer just to make him more annoying for the reflect damage. And so that he doesn't get kind of like head rocked and not use his counter or his 5th skill or anything like that. So that's where those are going to go. The mighty, stuff, yeah, it doesn't really matter. You guys are probably not interested in those. But yeah, that's kind of where it stands right now, and I have to figure this all out before the discount stuff ends, because there's only a day left of the unbind, reforge, blah blah blah. So I need to figure out my stash now and fix this up as soon as possible, because yeah, that's gonna go away. Oh, by the way, I think we might potentially be getting the patch tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. It seems like they're overlapping the events. Hold on. Yeah, so there's 9 hours left for the bonus mission, event quest, blah blah blah. 9 hours for Cosmic Core. So theoretically, the patch should be dropping tomorrow. First whale I've met that uses Judgment as fodders. Those are mostly, well, I mean, those are for PvP as well. They can be pretty good for PvP, but building all comes down to preference. So whatever CTPs you like the most, you use those. I wouldn't advocate doing what I did because you're not crazy. So yeah, so use the CTPs that you like. Plus, I don't need those because I don't do PvE really. Do you think there will be a sneak peek later? I don't believe so, because I think the patch notes are going to drop in like 5-ish hours. And the update will probably be a rolling one. Does anyone remember, was the last patch down? I think it was a download with... No, I don't think it was downtime, was it? Does anyone remember if the last patch where they dropped the 3 Eternals and the last 3 parts of the Epic Quest had any downtime? I think it might have, right? Yeah, well, if there was downtime before, I think this part is going to be a rolling one. Yeah, patches are usually in waves, but they seem to have been changing it up a little bit. So yeah, if basically there has to be at least one downtime patch for there to be a rolling one, because they kind of have the code there. So they can't usually, well, I don't want to say can't, but they don't really usually do 2 rolling back to back because it might cause problems. So this one should be a rolling patch tomorrow, I think. What someone said. Yuan, thank you for the stream. You're welcome. Thanks for sticking around this long. If you're wondering what kind of builds I use as a PvP centered build for PvE stuff, for, where is it? ABX. Wait, did I just miss it? Where's ABX? Squad Battle. Sorry. For Squad Battle, I use Captain Marvel because she does work with Rage as well. Not as well as Authority and Destruction, and possibly Greed, but she does work if you use a proper team in Alliance Conquest. And then Sharon and I have Energy because she, like, it's fine. I don't need to make every character a PvP, and they still work fine depending on the teams that I use. But I use Sharon Rogers with Energy and Moonstone with Destruction. Then for Universal, I have Ghost Rider with Rage. It's pretty standard if you've played Squad Battle up to Vibranium. You pretty much have to use these characters. And then Rogue is for the Speed Hero X-Men one. For the open one, and I have a Judgment on her. A Rage on Ghost Rider. For the Speed Villain, I have Bullseye with Rage and Gwenum with Destruction, and I actually end up using Gwenum more than Bullseye, which is kind of funny. And then for the open day, I just use Luna with Rage. For ABX, I just use kind of whatever character isn't amazing in PvP that I can sacrifice for getting 7 million score, so I can stack up those Urus for Odin rerolling when that event rolls around. Is it alright to buy Thor in the next uniform sale? Probably, but the next event, or the next, I'm pretty sure the Thor movie comes out in June or something, so they will 100% do a tie-in for that, and there will be a new uniform which more than likely will surpass the current one. So that's totally up to you if you want that in the meantime, and you get another uniform option. But if you don't want to do that, I would say wait till the June thing. But yeah, sorry, the characters that I have sort of as with PvE builds are, I mostly use Destruction if I want to do PvE with a character that isn't like really good in PvP. That's why it was nice that I got a bunch of Destructions for rerolling those in not rerolling, sorry, reforging some of the characters that I have them on. I don't really want to go through all these characters that I have to fix with the CTPs that I got. But the ones that I primarily use for PvE are, I think, Sharon Rogers. I don't think they should be tagged, so it should be, let's see. I don't really have that many. Namor, because he's not that great. Cyclops, I guess. I should probably put an insight on him, sadly enough, because I don't really use him for anything anymore. Are Danger Room Extreme enemies boss types? Only Surtur is, I believe. Have I tried greed on some PvP metas? I have greed on characters that hit kind of quickly and have penetration passively. So that's characters like Quicksilver, Makari. That's mostly the ones. Also like Nova, Richard Rider, I think, some other ones. I'm gonna be making a CTP list of kind of like viable or good options depending if you want to go offensive or defensive. So maybe like the top 3 CTPs for each character, more oriented towards PvP, obviously, because there's a lot of PvE ones out there, and for the most part it's usually Rage or Energy. But for PvP, you can potentially also use things like Judgment or even Rage or Transcendence, or a whole bunch of other CTPs depending on what the character's kit looks like. Luna with Brilliant Judgment works better. It does, but not to sound rude, I don't really care for chasing like higher scores, so I just left that on there. I don't really care too much about, like, I don't use Judgment really for most characters, because I know that in a little bit the Rages are more than likely gonna surpass what Judgments can do for the most part. Because if Rage is so close to Judgment now, generally speaking, when Rage gets reforged, unless it's super niche, I don't think that it won't surpass most of the other PvE options like Judgment. You gonna do a video immediately when the patch lands or after the update? I need to do some testing after the patch drops, so I won't, like, I'll try to do it as soon as I can, but it'll probably be within the first day or 2, I want to say. Plus, I'm also working behind the scenes on kind of like a bunch of guides that I'm going to release soon. I might potentially just post that up on my Discord and as a notification on YouTube to potentially help people out with kind of fixing up, just like deciding what CTPs they want to equip or whatever, or seeing, it's basically a tier list as well for a Alliance Conquest. So even if you're PvE, you can see what characters you might want to make PvP if they're not really that great, and you can see basically how good the characters are based off like specific qualities that I break down in a little legend or whatever. Oh, what's my Discord? Let me post that. It's a good idea. Brilliant Greed on Wolvie might be good, especially if he has the artifact. Yes, that's one of the other characters that I was potentially considering for him, or considering for Wolverine, the Brilliant CTP of Greed. But because I only have one, and Wolverine also works really well with basically anything like Authority and Regen, and the Regen that I have already works well since it's a Mighty, I'm thinking of just giving him the Brilliant Regen and then giving Null, which isn't as great, a Brilliant Transcendence or Brilliant Greed, to see how that works. So if he gets noticeably better, I'll leave it on him, otherwise I'll work from there. Is all defense a good stat anymore because Pierce ignores it? Yes, it's, a lot of people will tell you no. If you can stack a lot of HP and a lot of defense, as well as the type defenses, your opponent needs to have like 25% Pierce to kind of get through that, and not a lot of people do. And even if they do have that, then it's like, yeah, they're gonna get through the character faster because the defense will be ignored or whatever, but it's still gonna be kind of like challenging for them. Plus, you don't have any other stats to roll into anyways because everything else caps out. Sorry, let me just find the Discord link here, one sec. Copy. Okay. Here is the Discord link. Sorry, I should have pinned this in the beginning. That's the Discord link if you want to go to it. I highly advise that you do, since there's a lot of people there that can either help you out with PvP builds, even PvE builds, or if you just want to talk about the game or the MCU movies or anything else, then it's kind of like a great place to go there. That's kind of the reason why I made it, because I was getting a lot of requests to make a Discord where people could just talk about pretty much anything, so I did. Pierce does have an effect in PvP, but I would say it's not something you necessarily want to chase. Because, like, it's kind of crazy to do that. But it does have a benefit in PvP. That's why you see a lot of people, even PvP players, build with Pierce. I don't know if concentration is quote-unquote better, because I don't really know what it does. Like, there's no way for me to quantify or check what exactly it does. Supposedly it does things like maybe make your reforged CTPs proc faster or the meter fill up further, but I can't really test that. Is 22% Pierce and 2% concentration the best way to go for PvP? That's what I went with, but that's like, I don't want to say best, because again, I don't know what concentration really does. The only reason I have 2% concentration is that if there is some kind of comparison, which it states that if you have a regen, it does like a mighty regen or brilliant or whatever, and has that kind of penetration thing where it like stops your skill. It says that it compares it to the enemy. It compares the concentration to your enemy. So ideally I don't want to have 0, because if there's people who have 25% and I have 2, then I have an advantage there. Also, a lot of the CTPs have some additional stat on it, that you would get a bonus. So it would multiply with your concentration, whatever your concentration is. So like, what is that, like for authority or whatever? So you can see it decreases all damage received by 50 and another 40% of your concentration. If I have 0, that 40% of 0 is going to be 0. If I have 2, then it's something. It's better than nothing, so even if it's like very close to 0 anyway. Yeah, I know it amplifies the reforged effects concentration, but I was talking more so like what besides the obviously stated that increases like the numbers. If you look at something like regen, artifact, no, custom gear, there. If you looked at regen, it says penetration success rate is 80%. There is some kind of text in the game that says that concentration compares, like, I don't want to go into it because it's kind of doesn't really make sense to go into it, but like you can see it says success rate is 80%. There's concentration does have an effect on that, but it doesn't specify exactly how that works and what it does. That's why I said I only have 2%, because whatever it does, I'll get something from it, as opposed to if I had 0% of it and had 3% extra pierce to get the full 25%. I'm not advocating people do this, since, like I said, you have to chase the stats a lot, but if you're building up cards, the best thing to do is to get high base damage and your base stats first, and then mess around with the colors after, if that's something you want to do. But getting the base stats high first will make a very noticeable difference very quickly. But that's just my opinion on it. You can do whatever you want, really. Which character is better for Brilliant Greed? It's tough to say when you haven't really tested everything. I still need to test that, so I want to test and see how good Null is with it, so that's what I'm gonna check out. There's Saul using his strategy. So 25% pierce means you pierce success, 75 will not pierce. I'm not sure what you mean there. Pierce and penetration are two different things. Yeah, I have agreed on Quicksilver, but not a reforged one, because you need to take damage for that. I am planning on reforging this, but it's gonna be just for the damage for the most part, because actually I'm just gonna leave what I get, to be honest, at first, but it's probably gonna be damage or defense, because the ambush effect you need to take damage, and that's not really gonna work that well, which is kind of weird, to be honest, that they even added that effect to Greed, because Greed was initially put on characters that were kind of almost like glass cannons that had a lot of penetration and could hit quickly. And so it didn't really make much sense that they added ambush to it. But yeah, now it kind of has more of a use, I guess. So that's not a bad thing. But if it was me, I would have added something like as you deal damage or as you hit a certain number of hits on the opponent. So as opposed to being something like regen or authority where you have to take a certain number of hits, or even like ambush before it starts, or being like the other effect, which is you move around for the proc to activate. It would have been interesting if for Greed they made it so if you hit the opponent like 10 times, for example, or a certain number of times, the meter fills up, and once you've hit enough times or possibly done enough damage, the proc activates. So that way it would have been really good on characters like Quicksilver and Makari and other characters like that. But yeah, that's just my opinion. And yeah, it also is good on Daredevil. Sorry, the stream is running a little bit much now because I only really intended it to be just for the CTP opening, but I'm more than happy to answer questions and stuff. But that's why I posted the Discord link. If you have questions like that or other ones, there's other people there that'll answer it for you. Or, sorry, for me, I guess. And for you. But if I see it, I'll definitely try to answer it as well. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream because I need to finish my dailies. I need to fix my stash with the 4,000 junk in it and basically everything else. Hey, Kasan. You kind of caught the end of the stream, though. You're welcome for the stream, Miles. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'm glad that was fun for you. I'm hoping it was fun for a bunch of other people, too. I tried to make it as entertaining as I could, just pulling CTPs. So, yeah, I hope people enjoyed the stream. If you want to kind of watch it again or scroll through whatever to see what your odds are for getting CTPs or see what I got or whatever, if you missed part of the stream, you can do that because the video will be uploaded, I think, automatically after I finish streaming by YouTube. So you can always check that out or see what other people were saying in the comments. You know how it goes. Okay, I think I'm going to end the stream here. Maybe I will actually end it with what my stash looks like. Just for fun. But yeah, thank you for watching the stream. As I said, go to the Discord if you want me to answer questions or look over builds or you have advice or whatever it is. And if you did like the stream, I would highly appreciate if you liked, and if you want to see more videos and streams and stuff of me covering the game, I would advise that you subscribe and probably click the notification icon so you know when my videos are up, because my schedule is a little bit messed up. So if you don't want to miss the videos, then definitely click that notification icon as well. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Thanks everyone for tuning in for this long, or however long you were in. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon with the patch update, the Asgardian update, in like a day or two when I review that, and I'll have the video of that up. Thank you. See you later.